Hello, welcome to today's video on setting intentions for the new year. We are just a few days into the new year, and I thought this would be the perfect time for me to share one of my personal favorite ways of kind of setting myself up for success in the year, and that is by choosing a word of the year. This is a really simple, but I feel it's a really powerful way of bringing focus and intention into everything that we do in the months ahead. New Year's resolutions can be great, but they can also feel pretty overwhelming. We can put a lot of pressure on writing these lists out where we want to check everything off and get everything perfect throughout the year, right? We write down this huge list of all the things we want to change, and by February, by March, we've kind of let them go right out the window. This is where having a word of the year can be a real game changer. It's not about being perfect or checking off all the boxes. It's about finding a word that reminds you how you want to feel and what you want to focus on this year. Whatever word you choose, that kind of becomes your guide. So maybe you choose the word balance, and that's your reminder of trying to keep balance of body, mind, and spirit, balance between, work, life, family, all those things that are typically pretty hard to balance. But, just having that reminder can help you be more mindful about those things. One year I chose the word fearless, and the reason why I chose that word wasn't necessarily so that I could be fearless or do things fearlessly. It was more about allowing the fear that I felt to not hold me back. So I did things while I was scared, and I had a lot of change that year. I had a lot of growth that year because I just did things while scared. So how do you choose a word? First, you want to take a moment to think about last year. What went well? What did you enjoy about last year? What were the hard parts in your year last year? What's one thing that you hope to have more of? While you're reflecting on this, the next thing you want to do is just start to jot down the words that pop into your head, and don't overthink it. You just want to jot down anything that feels inspiring to you when you're reflecting on all the things that went well and all the things that didn't go so great last year. Once you have this list written down, go through the list and say each word out loud. You want to see how each word feels to you. Just decide, is this something that I want guiding me throughout my entire year? If so, that's your word. Now, what are the best practices for staying mindful of this word throughout your year and making sure it is still guiding you in all the decisions and all the things that you do? Because we don't want this to be something that we write down one time and then by February we're just kind of like, oh yeah, I forgot about that thing. It doesn't matter anymore. We're just going to move on. One of the most simple but effective ways that I've found to keep my word alive throughout the year is I write it down on sticky notes, and I'll put it in places like the bathroom mirror, because every morning I'm going to get up and I'm going to go brush my teeth, right? So I'm going to see it. Or you can put it on your computer screen, stick it there. You're going to go do your work there anyway, so it's a nice reminder. On the fridge, everyone has to eat. We're going to go to the fridge. Put it there so you have a little reminder whenever you go to make dinner, grab a snack, I don't know. Another good thing to do is turn it into a piece of art. Make it personal. You can put the word on the cover of a journal that you're going to use throughout the year. You can set the word with artwork as your phone wallpaper background, so every time you open up your phone, there it is. Another way to keep it alive is to use it in affirmations throughout the year. So I believe in the power of words, and I think that affirmations are really helpful for people. It feels rather kind of silly to do affirmations at first, but once you get used to it, it is a really powerful thing. So say your word is courage. If you want to use it in an affirmation, you might say something like, today I'll have courage to take a step forward, or something having to do with courage. If that was your word, whatever your word is, you want to find something that works with that. And if you have questions about that, you can drop them in the comments. I'll help you come up with some affirmations that might work well for what you want to embody and feel and achieve this year. Just try finding little ways that you can weave this word and this idea into your daily life so it becomes more of a routine and not just, some idea. Now, if we're being real with ourselves, there are going to be moments in life where things get hard, things get tough, things might even start to feel really stagnant. When life starts to feel heavy, we are more likely to start to kind of lose touch with our word or our intention for the year. This is totally normal. It happens, to everyone. We can't control everything that happens in our lives. So sometimes there'll be things that get tossed into the mix and we weren't ready for, and learning to do our best to kind of flow with whatever happens is helpful. So when things get heavy, when things get hard, or when things start to feel boring or stagnant, just take a step back from everything. Remind yourself why you chose the word in the first place. Maybe you can take a moment to journal and write about how this word has helped you so far up into this point. You can also think about any kind of small action that you can take that will align you back with this goal or with this word again. Your word is just here to give you a little extra support and to help keep you moving forward. I hope this quick video has given you just a little bit of inspiration to start your 2025 with the intention that's right for you. I'd love to hear what word you end up picking. Drop it in the comments if you want to share. And if you're looking for more guidance, I do have a blog where I talk about this. I have some upcoming events in person and online that will dive even deeper into intention setting and choosing a word and meditating on that and the best ways to keep yourself moving forward through it. Thank you so much for spending some of your time with me today. I wish you a year filled with purpose, with joy, and with whatever it is that you're hoping for this year, all the good things. See you in the next video. Bye.